Gemini, okay, take 4, 5, whatever take this is, I think. Don't worry, we haven't got beyond pulling cards though, so there's nothing to see here. Sorry, Gemini, you are the third star sign to be read for the July main monthly. We've done Sagittarius, we've done Leo. As I said, there's been a bit of a gap. It's now Saturday morning, very, very early Saturday morning. One of my twins just waking up at 6:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning, on a long weekend. Anyway, fun. And unfortunately, my tattoo did not go ahead yesterday. There was some big issues that I had to deal with. And I'm really about it, to be honest. Very disappointed. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. 2022, the year of disappointment. What can I say? It's been the year of trials, tribulations that weren't to come, and struggles, and nothing gone right, honestly. It's like trying to knit something and dropping a stitch every 2 stitches. It's just like, oh my god, it's so frustrating. You know, it's like when you're stitching and you drop a stitch. I don't know how to fix a stitch. I don't even know how to stitch. I don't know why I'm using that as an analogy, but I'm sure someone out there does. Someone still must be doing the beautiful art of stitching. Does anyone know how to do crochet? This blanket a lovely lady gave to me. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's my favourite blanket ever. It's like my reading blanket. I've had it for a couple of years, but I do use it quite readily as it is winter here. And I noticed it is, coming apart. Can anyone make one of these at all? In similar colours, because I love this purple, greens and blues hues. It's a gorgeous blanket, I love it. But it's getting a massive hole in it, unfortunately. It's wearing out. I've tried to fix it myself by like tying off that portion. But my blankie's falling apart. My blankie's falling apart. Does anyone know how to do these crochet blankets? If you do, I'd like to buy one off of you. So let me know. Even if you're overseas, I'm happy to pay the postage, even if it's like a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know, there's something about handmade blankets for a tarot blanket. It puts you in a good energy. And these was a lovely group of ladies from St. Vincent's that actually made this for me when I was struggling on hard times a few years ago and had no blankets for winter. 4 years ago now. It was a terrible winter that year, I remember. It was really cold. It was actually my birthday weekend they gave it to me, which is this weekend now, June 13th. So massive shout out to the 4 old ducks at St. Vincent de Paul's who do great work for people here in Australia where I am that struggle and need assistance in whether it's food, blankets or financial assistance of a variety. So they do help with a lot of different things. So massive shout out to them. I'm sure they're still running out where they can't find my hold, but that's okay because that means I probably tied it off well. But yeah, if you can help it go out, let me know, or maybe you might know of someone that can, forward me an email with some information. redskirighteousreadings@gmail.com is my email that you can always reach me on if you have any questions regarding the channel. I don't know if it's in the about section. I don't think I've put it in there, but I will do that, the email. So if you want to reach me, you can. If not, just leave a comment down in the comments down below and I will find you and give you information on the forum. We can discuss any information regarding things like that, like Messenger, Insta. I'm on all of them. Just look me up, okay? I must admit, all of them I don't monitor very often though. I get a lot of messages on there from inappropriate things, and I don't really like to view content like that, so I try not to go on the social media too much, but I do go on there try to go on there at least once a week or once a fortnight just to know what the hell's going on and make sure everything's all good. But you can reach me at that email that I suggested earlier, okay? And I will leave that later on in the about section of my channel so everyone can view that, of course. Anyway, let's get into this Gemini reading because it has been multiple trying to start it and it's been a lot of floppers. I really, really want to get reading now. My arm's feeling a bit better. I'm feeling, considering the stuff that's happened and the letdowns, I'm feeling really good about things at the moment. I've only got a week until I lose my license. And it'll be the first time I've lost my license since having my third child. I've got my license So I was pregnant with him 6 years ago, so I feel like I'm taking a massive step back in my ability as a person and a parent, to be honest. But when we make mistakes or do something wrong, there are consequences. And that's what we've got to learn in this life. Sometimes we forget that, I think. And I think that's what I'm going through a bit of. Until we're reprimanded or something is taken from us. Something that we really pride a lot in. I've always seen my license as a privilege, not as it's a privilege to drive. I think we should all reflect upon that. We're so lucky to be gifted opportunities in this world. And sometimes we take them for granted, you know? Simplicity and of being able to get from A to B without having to walk or travel too far by Uber or bus or train and take a whole day or more to get there. You just hop in our car and go. To other things in life that we do take for granted as well. Our health, our body, our spirituality, our minds, and our hearts, and those around us, our counterparts, our society, our humanity. Today, while you're reading this, I'm still in my first cup of coffee, honestly. I literally just woke up, I haven't done my hair in it, I'm still in my bedclothes. Apologies for that. Very reflective this morning, aren't I? That's probably because I haven't had that coffee. Sorry, guys. But I do want to try and bang out a point here. I don't think I'm making it, though. I'm just dribbling. Be thankful today is what I'm trying to tell you. Please, just find one thing to be thankful for, one person to say thank you to, or one thing to feel blessed about, to fill you with that fulfillment, that love, that joy, and that connection. Please. I think it will do the world a lot of good to recognise it today. What are you thankful for? What are you blessed to have? And what could you not live without? Tell that person, place, or thing today, now, please. Even the most simplest sentiment. To say, act something out to the person, place, or thing. To let them know how you feel. Please. Gemini, July, May monthly. I'm doing a full filter across the standard placements, which I'll then go through and clarify to try and hone in on some specifics out of the generalized messages, if I can. Might pull from other decks. I've got my ruins set up here. I might pull from that if I feel the need to. And Leo's I did, and thank God I did. The message came through very clear for them. So if you have not watched a Leo reading, if you've got placements in Leo and you haven't watched the Leo reading, please watch the Leo reading. There's massive messages in there. Sagittarius was quite strong too, actually. July, there's a lot of things going on. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to Gemini now. And this will attain to Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Gemini. And also Mercury as well, to be honest. I'm chucking Mercury in there now because I've been doing a lot of study on the planets and I've always wanted to put Mercury in. Mercury is our communication. It is a massive fixture of our big five, really, because we are. And everyone likes it in the nice rounded even numbers, but it doesn't all work that way when it comes to what we're looking at here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury placements as well, okay guys? Don't worry about all the others, because they're all substandard in a way to that. Why do you think Mercury was the messenger of the gods? He's the gods' god in a way. Look it up anyway. I'm terrible at Greek mythology, but hey, Mercury's Gemini's ruler and Virgo's, but I'm a massive believer that our communication gets... What happens every time Mercury goes retro? Everything gets... Why do you think that is? Because he's just a ditz? No, because his planetary alignment has massive repercussions for us, humanity, and societies of past, present, and future in general. Mercury is a massive player in that. He may be the smallest, but man, he's got balls. Here to Mercury. Alright, let's milk the shit out of this. Let's go Gemini for July 2022. That's 10 minutes on the clock I've left on for. I'm going to have to put a timestamp for this reading, I think. Sorry, guys. Gemini. Gemini, July 2022. Please, spirits and guides, what's coming in? Thank you. 2-2 straight off the bat, Gemini. My God. Wow. Okay. Oh, what is this? 2 queens as well. 2 majors so far. Got a king and queen of a set as well. Oh God, what is going on here? Alright. There are no, hang on. No, we've got all 4 elements here, Gemini. We've got massive synchronicities as well. I'm very excited. Straight out the bat, we had 2 2s come out. Then, we had 2 majors, arcanas. We had these 2 queens in the root and in moving forward. And then we had the king of the queen suit, the root, come out in the outcome. It looks pretty cool. Come with me, please. It's hard to see from that point of view. I really would like a secondary camera one day so I can just switch between the 2. I'm still doing shit on my Android, people. Like, it's a hard life. Bitches broke. No. These 2s coming out in the current and crossing obstacle challenge card, I think, excuse me, speak a lot more than what you can initially see. Because the 2s are all about duality, meeting, and division. They stand for communication. They stand for negotiation, Because it's all about that duality of 2 coming together. Division, whether it'll come together or it'll split apart. It's all about negotiation. How you take this opportunity on. What you make of it is what will be the outcome of it. Forks in the road, some people say. It can go either way, left or right. And they can. It's all up to the players involved, the 2 parties, how it plays out. We have swords and cups. Now this is interesting because you being an air element, your swords, it's all about your mental intellect and your mind facets, I guess you could say, and your cups, which is your water element, which is all in regards to that emotion and that investment through that. I've just got this feeling, man. Let's go through it. Let's not wasting more time. Space heater, that's actually stuck in my leg. Your current energy is spawning coming into July, Gemini, is that the 2 of Swords. Feeling a little hoodwinked, maybe. Feeling a little blindsided, perhaps. But you know that, and you're accepting that. Sorry, Gemini. I see here that you're trying to bring it back in balance, force, harmony. That camera is not right. Let's just bring you back. Sorry, we're bringing Redsky back. Yeah. We don't know why she's at that angle at. Nope. I don't like it, but we're gonna have to deal with that. Yo. Because I don't like that angle, Mac. No. Alright, listen. 2 of Swords is your current energy you're sporting. Balance, harmony, force, firmness, concord. A bit of a stalemate here of affections, perhaps. Feeling a bit hoodwinked, I want to say as well. You're not quite sure of the surroundings, where you're going here with this, where this investment will go. I'm seeing that, you're thinking about putting it out there. The challenge, obstacle, issue is to come together with this person, or to allow yourself to. The 2 of Cups, that's all about unionship, commitment in a way. Coming together of the 2, leaving as one, in a full committed setting. really speaks about that harmony, love or friendship or commitment in some manner. It could even be business. Beginning or renewed passion, unionship, maybe even engagement, but there is an understanding here. There is cooperation and a partnership being formed here. Whether that's in marriage or in a unionship of business, or even just a verbal contract saying, you know, there is a contract here. One to be upheld. The challenge is to make this contract, or to allow this contract to be, to unionship with someone. And that's what you're worrying about at the moment when you're coming into this current energy in July. That Two of Swords, that is your worry, is coming together and being misrepresented or being hoodwinked. But the challenge is to go forward even though you feel that way. We will clarify, so don't get too bogged down yet, because I want to know exactly what this is about. I don't want to tell my Geminis to be committing to something that they definitely should not be doing. And I'm a bit skewed on this as to what Spirit's actually trying to tell you. Because if you feel hoodwinked or trying to bring back some balance to something here, I don't know, maybe it makes more sense to you. To me, I'm a bit confused. Crowning the whole reading, hanging above it all. Scorpio's major arcana, the Death card, but it is inverted. In the forefront of everything is a lack of transformational change here. Lack of acceptance as well, I want to say. Not being able to bring in any worthwhile change, or what change has happened has been slow, or really non-existent to see, or to actually make impact on this. Excuse me. I feel like for some of you Geminis, you may be being a little bit away with the fairies, and maybe having little slip-ups, I want to say, little accidents as well. You know, tripping over the door frame when you're walking through the door, or stubbing your toe, or cutting yourself when you never ever cut yourself, peeling veggies, or you're just a bit away with the fairies. You're not really in the here and now moment. I've got to say to you, be more present. If you're seeing little accidents happen, really start to take stock of that and really start to slow down and take more knowledge, take more care when doing things. Really need that second coffee, that first coffee. Oh my god. Root of the reading, the foundation, what everything's built off of Gemini, and that's the Queen of Pentacles. This is the daughter of the home. She is all about the home and about the growth, therefore, of. She's the homemaker. She's very prosperous. She's got a real well-being about her. She's abundant. She makes things grow within the home. She's all about the home and the family and doting on the finer things in life. She's very generous. She's very secure. She's very magnificent and very dignified. She's a real homemaker to the core. She's a very noble soul, but she likes to see growth. Things have to grow, change and move for her to feel plentiful. She wants to see the changing of the cycles, the aging of the fruit. And the next season, she's all about that nature and that naturistic flow of beginning from seed to growth and maturity to its ultimate passing of death. Like the fruit, like the bud on the flowers, like the vines around her. See how they match her clothing perfectly? The green hues and that red is so abundant to that flower growing on that vine. And if you look, it almost entwines into her, like they are joined as one, as she is of nature's being. She knows that. She loves nature. She loves her home. She's thankful for it all, and she builds with that. That's what you're priding in at the moment, Gemini. You want to build. You want to manifest. You want to grow. Not just in yourself, but naturistic endeavours. Past energy leaving you now still prevalent. We have that Knight of Wands, a journey, advancement. In the past energy, I feel like there was some sort of acceleration or movement, maybe even change of residency for Gemini. But a movement on a journey into the unknown, or something that you had not done before, some sort of new adventure, new ideal system. There was some sort of take flight here or absence here, like movement here. An advancement. Moving forward, Queen of Swords reversed. So as we had the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, the root of everything. In the forward energy, though, we have Queen of Swords reverse. Very different energy. This one, very malicious, very nasty. Is it by B-I-T-H? She's nasty. She brings in ruin. She's cruel. She's sadistic, maybe some would say. But she's like a dog with a bone. She won't give up, won't give out. She's very narrow-minded, very bigotry, very deceitful, very vengeful. She's the most vengeful person you'll meet. She's a treacherous enemy. She will verbally assault you, tell your deepest, darkest secrets. She will berate you. She'll drag you across the coals while smiling. She reminds me of that character that the blonde woman played, dark character. What was that? The Huntsman. The Huntsman. The axe man with the chick in the heart. She wants the heart. It was that big actor that played her part in the movie. It's like Sleeping Beauty. It's like the stepmother or whatever. Beautiful blonde-haired woman. Black outfit she wore. She like turned to this oily muck. I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, please hit me up and let me know, because I obviously don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you know what I'm talking about, that's her. She's the Queen of Swords reversed. That woman with the blonde hair. Very deceitful. Very vengeful. Stop at nothing to get her heart. Take her out. That's the Queen of Swords reversed. Advice from Spirit, the Ten of Pentacles. Look, this is great. Spirit's telling you be thankful and enjoy it. There's a lot of riches here, a lot of family, ancestral generosity, security, prosperity. You know, you're secure in the shelter of your family, your material prospects are excellent. Enjoy it. Outside view of you, Gemini, not necessarily what's going on, it's just the outside view of you in your situation. They see the full. They see someone enjoying life, being a bit neglectful maybe of their responsibilities, but just going through life freely and trying to enjoy it. Hopes and fears for Gemini now. The Ace of Wands. Fresh new beginning in creation, invention. Fire energy coming through here, and I like it. I feel like you want to get in touch with your inventive side, start an undertaking of some sort of fortunate process, some sort of gain here. Some of you will be going through a birth of a child and you've got a lot of anxiety about this, I feel. For the rest of you, this is just a beginning of a meaningful experience, something that's out of the norm, or trying to take on a new career path, something you're very passionate in, something that you hold a lot of desire in. Maybe you're trying to start a YouTube channel or something, I don't know, but there's some sort of new creation here and you hope for it so badly, but you fear it at the same time as to what would happen if you do try it. Back yourself, I say, put it out there. The outcome so far, we have that King of Pentacles, the divorce partnership to the Queen, that's the foundation of the root. The outcome moving forward for Gemini is that of pure leadership and wisdom. King of Pentacles, he knows how to make growth. Being experienced, mature leader with great business skill, loyal, active in an absolute in their advice, in their knowledge. People come and just think you're the bee's knees. But the underlying energy so far for the month is that the Nine of Wands. Always at the front foot, waiting for the next obstacle. There's always obstacles and battles. And you're worn out from it, but yet you have to stand there, waiting for the next onslaught. Your position, though, is strong and your opposition will be defeated. Avoid overconfidence and haste and just hold steady and you'll be fine. Steadfast is the card. Hold steady. The wands aren't down yet. Neither are you. Hold fast, hold steady. Let's clarify now for Gemini's July reading. Alright, Gemini, let's clarify your current energy. We have that Two of Swords. Let's clarify this energy of the Two of Swords for Gemini. July's current energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Current energy for Gemini. Hangman in reverse, Sun of Virgo. Crossing challenge, we have that Two of Cups. Why is that Two of Cups here? Star reverse. Ooh, see what I mean? Wait till the clarify. That's Aquarius' major arcana and 2 majors already. Playing the reading with the Death card in reverse. Can clarify this reading. Placement of Death in reverse. Spirits and cards. Why is it Death? The Hanged Man reverse. Another major. root of the reading. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles, please, spirits and guides. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the root of the reading for Gemini? Queen of Pentacles, clarify. Seven of Swords. Past energy for Gemini. We have the Knight of Wands. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands, please. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Hey, mate. Knight of Wands, please. Clarify that Knight of Wands.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, sweetheart. Clarify that Knight of Wands, please. And there we go. Four of Wands. Moving forward, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Let's clarify that Queen of Swords reversed, please. Why is the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords upright is clarifying the Queen of Swords reversed. Advice from Spirit. Ten of Pentacles. Let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles. And we had one flip. The Magician. Two of Pentacles reversed. Outside view, we had the Fool. Let's clarify that Fool, please. Why is the Fool here, please? Outside view of Gemini. Clarify that Fool, please. Clarify the Fool, please, for the outside view of Gemini. Spirit. Okay, now I understand. Right, that Two of Pentacles actually for the Fool. So we're on the Ace of Wands then. Okay. Ace of Wands, sorry about that. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm doing apparently. Told off. For the hopes and fears for Gemini, that Ace of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. The Lovers. And it's come out. Okay, upright. Okay, so outcome is the King of Pentacles. I'll clarify that King of Pentacles, please. Outcome is for Gemini, the King of Pentacles. The Empress reverse, the Devil reverse, two majors coming out there. Empress is Venus energy. Devil reverse is Capricorn's major arcana. The Wands, more Wands. Five of Wands reverse this time. Trickery, disputes. Failed to see your abilities to the fullest. Litigation, perhaps fraud or loss, some sort of loss. In fives, that of challenge, blockage and setbacks. All fives are very concerning in the decks, in the court card, in the minor suits. We've had so many majors come out though to grant you clarification, Gemini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 came out of 11 cards. 11 cards, 7 came out. It's over half. And I'm not good at maths, but even I know that's something. Let me finish off that death stick, and then I'm going to go through and clarify all this. It's crazy for you, baby. It's crazy. Yes, I've got the tarot jacket on now as well. Another knitted fiesta. Hey, look, it's winter here, guys. Come on. And we are in the full midst of it. I don't know if you can see outside, but yeah, it's pretty crudalistic. It's freezing out there. All the bloody windows all iced up. Well, it is only 8 AM. The sun's only just warning us. That's my heater. Alright, let's go through it, Gemini. So your current energy coming into July, we have that Two of Swords with the Hermit reverse, Virgo's major arcana now. You know, there is a real sense here of force needing to be done, balance. Maybe a bit of a stalemate of affections here, maybe being pulled off a little bit from the side. You really are not following your own counsel in a way with the Hermit in reverse. You're too busy listening to everyone else's advice or being pulled in by their grandiose notions and things of that nature, I want to say, instead of following your own. It's a real failure here due to being a little bit pulled back as well, I want to say, being a bit over-prudent. When we're too over-prudent, we're not saying no to everything. We might be saying no to something that could bring us some sort of fulfillment. I feel like you're just in a balance force like nature at the moment, Gemini, where you don't want anything to cease or rock this out of its potential to even out or be equal, like a seesaw. And I think the mode you're in is like, if I don't let anything in, nothing can hurt me kind of thing. But with that notion, we are probably stopping some abundance here, or stopping some opportunities as well. These crossing challenge cards for July, man, what a Two of Cups, and that was clarified by the Star in reverse. I don't blame you for being overly cautious and held back, to be honest, Gemini, because the challenge is that of a unionship, which brings in a lot of loneliness and unfulfillment. The challenge is either to renunciate this, to accept this, or to go forward still with it. And I don't like to say shit like that. Challenge is to either deal with this, to do it, or to ditch it. You need to work out where you are on that spectrum, because I can't really tell you. Maybe I can, hang on. Four of Pentacles reverse, you're going to have to gift a lot to this. The Ten of Pentacles was underneath that. This is still very confusing to me. But the cards are saying that there is a unionship here that will bring in a lot of unfulfillment, loneliness, may even make you lose your faith a little bit in unionships or commitments in general. Four of Pentacles reverse is gifting all your monetary, all your security, everything to this. Maybe that is your challenge, to gift everything to this unionship, even though you feel or you think it's a waste of time. Something here in that, I don't know what it's exactly trying to tell you there. But you need to work the challenge out, because that's one of the most important placements. That's your homework for the month, you know what I mean? You won't be skipping out Reski's homework, okay? I'll get the red pen out so fast. Hey, Geminis are used to the red pen. That's all we ever saw in school, trust me. Me personally, I'm a Gemini, Sun and Venus, and I'll tell you right now, I never saw that blue pen. I didn't think that bitch ever had any of my teachers in fucking primary school. Like, where's this blue pen, bitch? Oh yeah, I could never see this red pen. Big crosses. And the right answer written next to it. You remember that shit? Yeah, I've still got tormented memories of that shit. Crying the whole reading, Gemini. Let's get back into it. The Death card in reverse with the Hangman reverse. Scorpio's major arcana coming through there. And the Hangman is actually a sign of Neptune. And Neptune's doing some crazy funky shit at the moment. I'm not sure about July. But he's doing some funky shit with trining other aspects at the moment. So, in the forefront of your mind, Gemini, there is a lack of transformation here. Now, you have either not given enough or gifted a lot of sacrifice to this. A lot. And I feel like you feel that you've been a bit hard done by in a way. I feel that you feel a lot of unwillingness now to make the necessary effort, failure to give of oneself. There's a lot of preoccupation maybe with ego. You just feel like this is a falsity. Or sacrifice you have given has just been absolutely useless. And that Death card in reverse, there's just so much stagnation here because of it, immobility. There's just so much not happening. Life in suspension, but up the wrong way. We're not gaining here, we're losing in a way. The Root of 3 in the foundation, the Queen of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. Really doting on the home, really putting a lot of investment into the home, I want to say right now, Gemini. Really wanting to really dote on the home and be like one with the home and nature and really get into all that sort of facet of it. But with the 7 of Swords, I'm seeing there is some sort of thievery here, or needing to take from someone else to save one's own skin. I feel like something around the home is being threatened by a person, business, entity. Maybe you're going into receivership with something to do with the home. Give me more clarify further the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles, yeah, this is something that you've invested everything into. Strengths underneath that too. This is everything for you. It's your home, it's your monetary, it's your security, it's everything for you. And it's being threatened or challenged. I'm seeing the will be alright, but this is very, very, very taking you off your perch. Past energy leaving now still prevalent. Knight of Wands, 4 of Wands, lots of Wands. A journey, change of residency, a movement here, an advancement into the unknown. The 4 of Wands, this is beautiful. Because this says to me that with this move you found harmony and peace and tranquility. And you prospered in the world of ideas. But in the moving forward energy, wow, this is crazy. Queen of Swords reversed, Queen of Swords upright. There's two individuals here, or you're literally fighting your twin, because this is crazy. This is Gemini in its purest of forms. It's your element. This is you. We're actually the king, because we're the first of the air signs, so therefore we're the king. This would actually be Libra's energy, but we are the twins. And when you look at the two cards with the queens like this, I say this is a Gemini energy. And when I say goes, okay, I know that the Geminis are the kings, but I'm just saying, okay, don't get bogged down. There's two things going on here. It's either two people, you're dealing with one of them and you are the other, or this is you fighting yourself internally as to what the hell you're doing. Either way. Queen of Swords reverse is someone who's very narrow-minded, malicious, bigotry, deceitful, vengeful, an ill-tempered mother. The Queen of Swords upright is very quick-witted, intensely perceptive. She's been through all the sadness and mourning and has now come out the other end of it. And now she's all about reversing that misfortune through not doing that path again, through living through intuitive mind, being cutthroat and getting shit done, saying it like it is, living as it is, saying like she does. Her mind is her key. She has no heart. No heart. Who are you? Clarify these queens further. The Queen of Swords reverse, Queen of Swords upright. High Priestess reverse, but underneath that's the Nine of Cups. This isn't following your intuition. Maybe your mind is not as sharp as what you thought it was, Gemini. The High Priestess also stands for the moon. And I'm seeing with the moon cycles, just like a werewolf, Gemini, you're going through an alternative mindset. During a certain period of the moon cycle, you will become the Queen of Swords reverse. Very malicious, very bigotry, very nasty. And then during other parts of the moon cycles, you will be the Queen of Swords upright. Very narrow-minded, but speak your truth and living in that truthful. And moving forward in a very intuitive mindset. Not malicious, you're not coming from a place of anger or hurt. You have that in you, but you move forward with the knowledge of not repeating it. It's a completely different. This High Priestess reverse is telling me that you're not following your proper own knowledge, though. You may even know that you're having a bit of a snap between the two. You may be even going down a relationship with someone, or having some sort of bedtime with someone that you know should just stay platonic. But this is acceptance of superficial knowledge, therefore making improper judgments. It's about passion here, physical adore. You may be in love with someone that is one of these facets. Or be having, sorry, I shouldn't say you'd be in love with someone, because that's not what the cards are showing me. It's showing me that you may be fraternizing with someone. I don't feel there's any emotion in it, because of the two queens. There's no emotion, there's no heart here at all on either side of the fence. It's all just about the physical, about the interchange, if you know what I'm saying. Look, I'm an 18 plus channel, but I don't do dirty readings, you know what I'm saying? You've got an imagination, use your own. I keep mine for myself. It's not that kind of story time, people. Go down the road. Advice from Spirit is solid though, and we have Mercury coming through here for you. The Ten of Pentacles with the Magician, Mercurian energy here. You're a ruler. Spirit is telling you you have everything you need, all the riches, home, family, ancestral, security. And you manifested this, and you'll manifest more, and you'll move forward in an even bigger, brighter, because you are the Magician. Not only are you the most wisest through communication, but you are great at creation, and with your creation you invent security of prosperity through monetary, through 3D materialistic advancement. Your mind is your biggest asset. For some of you, that's what that forward movement energy is. You feel like you're losing your mind. These two aspects. Jekyll and Hyde, I'm hearing Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde syndrome, Jekyll and Hyde. Outsider's view, the Fool, the Two of Pentacles reversed. The outsider's view is pretty skewed. They see someone very neglectful, living in the folly of it. Two of Pentacles reversed, unable to get anything off the ground, maybe borrowing money, going under a lot of pressures and stress. not looking at things long term, wasting their energy on ideas that are pointless. Hopes and fears, so Ace of Wands and the Lovers, your major arcanas come out in your hopes and fears. This is very important for Gemini. I feel like there's some sort of creation, invention, maybe birth of a child or something coming that you want to start in July. You got a lot of love for it. You want a unionship with it. You want to make it yours. But you fear that you will fail so badly. Do it, Gemini. Now is the time, I feel, to give this a red hot shot, whatever this is that you've wanted to try for a long time. The outcome, I don't mind it. King of Pentacles, the Empress reversed, and the Devil reversed. As I said, Venus and Capricorn's major arcana coming through here. King of Pentacles, he can make monetary and material just vaporize into the nothingness from nothingness. He is all about leadership, wisdom. He's very grounded, solid, and he knows what's what and how to get what from where. He's all about the monetary, like the accountant of the finest arts. The Empress in reverse is saying you are lacking in fruitfulness. Maybe you're having some like infertility or feminine issues there. But I don't feel that it's so much such. It's more that you just don't feel yourself. You're not feeling right. You're just not feeling like you look your most beautiful, your most stunning. You feel a bit frumpy. You want to wear track pants, things of that nature. But the Devil in reverse is telling me that you just don't want to be binded to anything that's bad. I think that's why the Empress in reverse is here, because you've dealt with so many undercurrents of ill yicky people that they've kind of put you in a bit of a downer of how you feel in yourself. It's like when humanity spits in your face. You just want to wear track pants, eat fudge ice cream and watch reruns on Netflix, you know, because you just don't want to be blinded to anything that's bad for you. You don't want any devil in your life. You don't want any addictions or anyone that's a drain on you, or resources or assets. You don't want that. I want to get you an addition. I feel the need to. Okay, just give me a sec. Stuffing unusual spots today. Yes, we do. Oh, wow. Gemini. So I've pulled a ruin for you as an additional message. I don't know if you can see that very well. It is the ruin number 4. And it is the ruin of grief. So ruin 4, grief. Here we go. Sorry, one of the kids getting a bit rowdy. In drawing this ruin, look to the care of your heart, for the heart is where the deepest memories of grief are held, and where grief's wounds will finally be healed. Rare indeed is the life that has not been touched by grief. Whether the grief you are feeling is in the present or an old sorrow you are now strong enough to face. Remember, without the experience of grieving, you may never move forward beyond it. Be it the death of a child, spouse, a friend, a parent gone, but never truly mourned, feel your grief and embrace it, for it is the depths of grief that we come to know and value life. Ask yourself if this ruin is a messenger sent to connect you to the grief of another, someone who is overwhelmed with grieving and sorely in the need of a friend, simply to listen or share their tears. Grief wears many masks. Remember this, whenever it is the heart of another you are being called to care for. In regret, grieving takes another form. Regret for what was done or left undone, for what was said or never said. The ruin of grief can serve as a gentle reminder to make amends where you have wronged another, to do or say what you know in your heart will heal the past. Sometimes feelings of regret and loss arise when we fail to take advantage of our opportunity. We tell ourselves it was the chance of a lifetime and we grieve for what we've missed. In looking back, acknowledging that your path lay elsewhere and make your peace with what was not to be. If you have been too long alone with grief, this ruin is saying reach out for help to family and friends, or having neither, find a family that can find a community that can support and comfort you, a fellowship that will welcome you with understanding. For some, this ruin announces that the time has come to mourn an old sorrow. For others, it heralds the end of a long period of grieving. Either way, know that even the deepest grief, will fully felt, will lessen and soften over time. There is a calm to be found on the far side of grief, a peace unknown to those who have yet to grieve. If nothing else, receiving this ruin calls us to spend a moment in prayer for the relief of pain, the practice of kindness, and the restoration of peace in our troubled world. Read with me. We ask in the name of thy creatures that our suffering shall cease, that we shall be fed and healed, provided with safe haven here on earth, and then, O divine mystery, a home in thee. Maybe that's what I was racking out for about half an hour at the beginning of the video. Where are you on the grief spectrum, Gemini? It's time to heal. I wish you all the very best. Light and love from me, Redsky, and until next time, Gemini, take care. Be kind to yourselves and each other. Bye all.